We live? All right, welcome to this impromptu session of Gillette and Sons where, as you see, Justin, Josh, and I just gonna go over a few questions. We got the high school football season upcoming soon. I think we got, Justin, 7 more Fridays or 6 more Fridays?
Something like that.
So, you know, just some things that's been on our mind that we talked about. So we're gonna do something impromptu and special. We're gonna do 5A edition, 5A edition over under. We're gonna do who we feel are the top 5 teams in 5A. May even throw a 6 team in there, and then we're gonna do an over under as far as what we feel their team's win total would be, strengths, weaknesses, and what they did last year, and then ultimately who we feel may be victorious in the state championship for 5A. So buckle up, let's get ready. Gillette and Sons. I'm DeMone or Coach G.
My name is Justin Gillette. Go by JG.
My name is Josh Gillette.
All right, Justin. So can you tell us who they have as the top 10 teams in 5A so far preseason?
So right now the list is followed. Go by Cersei at 10, Valley View at 9, Hot Spring at 8, Lakeside at 7, Palm Bluff at 6, Joe T. Robinson at 5, Camden Fairview at 4, Hardin Academy at 3, Maumelle at 2, and Parkview at number 1.
Wow, Parkview's number 1? Wow, okay. No surprise there. No, these past 2 years, Parkview has been dominant, going undefeated last year. First year in 5A, I believe they lost just their first 3 games, was it? To 7A, like its competition?
Pretty much.
Or was it one, or was it 2 games like that they lost? I know that they lost to North Little Rock, and they lost to Bryant. Is that the only 2 that they lost that year?
That's the only 2 they lost because they went undefeated last year, I believe.
Okay. So Parkview returns a lot. Huge addition with Quinn Murphy going over from Joe T to Parkview to head up their quarterback position. They also still have Man and Money and Cam, and they added Jace. They still got Landon, another big lineman coming back. So they also got Jacory, who plays 7-on-7 with us. Can't forget about my boy Penny. So Parkview's loaded. So let's just focus on those top 6 teams, and we finna do a quick over and under on how many games we feel those teams win. All right, so as I said, we just finna do a little over and under. The top 6 teams, and if they'll go over 7 wins or under 7 wins. So Justin, who's the number 6?
Number 6 is Palm Bluff.
Palm Bluff. Lost Courtney Crutchfield. What's the other guy?
Was it like Austin or something?
Yeah, lost Austin Dindy, also lost the quarterback, kind of like an offensive lineman. But he did go 70 on Robinson, though. But lost the quarterback. They do, from my understanding, they did get a couple of transfers in from Watson Chapel, all-state linebacker in from Whitehall, and return a really stout line. Losing skill positions is hard, especially when you lose in a Crutchfield and a Dindy both in the same year. But everything starts up front, so I'm gonna go Pine Bluff, and we're including playoffs, right?
Yeah, we can include playoffs.
I'm gonna go Pine Bluff over 7 wins. Justin?
I'll say Palm Bluff would be under because, nobody don't know what they got going. It's kind of like a rebuild. They still got the head coach over there, so that probably could help them get over 7. But right now I got them as my under.
I think the coach thing is a huge deal. I didn't want him to go to Southwest because I see what he's trying to build at Pine Bluff and in that community, and I feel that that's a great thing of what he's doing, so I'm actually happy that he stayed. So, Joshua, this is the team that you will have to face the last game of the season. Robinson will be heading back to Pine Bluff.
Okay.
So, you know it. Justin, should we even be asking Josh questions on 5A since he is playing in
I
5A?
really don't think you should ask me questions about 5A.
Because, I think he'll probably be biased,
I might be biased. Who knows?
Might be biased.
Might be biased.
Okay, well, hey, bias is a part of American tradition. So, you think Pine Bluff is over or under 7 wins this year, including playoffs?
Including playoffs. I got them going under. You
Under?
know, like Justin said, they on a rebuild. Won't know what to expect, so I got them going under.
All right, so who's at number 5, Justin?
At number 5, we got the one and only Joe T. Robinson.
Joe T. Robinson, number 5. Coming off a 7-win season. Was that just a bad year or was that a rebuild year?
I say a bad year just for the Senators.
Josh?
Don't ask me. You know I'm gonna be biased, so can't answer no questions about Joe T.
Defense was stout as usual. Offense didn't take the leap forward as everybody expected. Man, that's a tough one. Well, not as far as what their over-under is, but just a couple of question marks that we may have. I think Robinson is going to go well over 7 wins. I actually see Robinson winning 12 or 13 games this year. The reason why I say that, they've made a lot of very smart, quiet moves. You lose a big player, All-State quarterback in Arkansas, commit Quentin Murphy, but you bring in a 3,000-yard, 7A All-State passer in Tyson Braden. We have a couple of receivers returning. I think the big connection may be Tyson and T-Nut because they played his 7-on-7 together. But what I'm most excited about as far as the Robinson offense are those at least 4 sophomore receivers that we have. Man, those kids are going to be big-time players, but will they have the consistency? I know that they got one kid from Baltimore coming back. My guy Kyron, who I personally feel may be the most complete overall. My guy Trey, who has ridiculous hops. And my guy JT, who reminds me a lot of Michael Thomas. Only thing is they are young, big-time running back in Nick Abrams. I'll say, what up, Nick? Offensive line added a great player from West Helena and Big Pat. He's there. Also got Ryan. And so the tackle spots are going to be nice. Tyson should have a lot of time. Only question I really got on defense is who is going to start opposite Michael Hayes at cornerback? That is definitely going to be a question. Or will Michael Hayes have to move to free safety to where it's 2 new cornerbacks that's going to have to man that position? So, but as I previously said, I have Robinson going well over 7 wins, at least 12 to 13 in my opinion. And that's not me being biased. That's just based on the things that I've seen. Now, I do have a personal view of what they have going on. So, but I say 12 to 13 wins. Justin?
Yeah, back on what you said, I feel like Robinson is definitely gonna be over. Not because I'm being biased, cause I went there. I just like everything what I saw. They got a new offense, new quarterback, new system going on over there. Look amazing. I'm really excited to see when they play against PA. And defense, defense, defense is definitely gonna be good. There's some missing pieces in the secondary. 'Cause, they lost 2 kids from California who went back home. So, it's going to be real questionable. But I feel like Robinson's still going to be good, still be consistent. Hopefully they can get like 10 to 12 wins going to the playoffs. So, we'll see.
Josh?
I ain't got nothing for y'all.
So who's going to be the opposite cornerback on Michael Hayes' opposite side?
Great question. We'll see when the season comes.
Wow. High confidence. Justin, who's number 4?
At number 4, we got Camden Fairview.
Camden Fairview, Tiffany's hometown, the Cardinals. Let me just cut to the chase. Camden is not going to win the state championship this year, okay, guys? This is not going to happen. They're not going to win state. They're not going to win conference. Why is that, Justin? They got to play Parkview. Sorry. Not going to do it. But I do see Camden going well over 7 wins. I believe they still got Junie at quarterback. They also got the Harshaw kid, I think is his last name. What's his name? Tiff. Who? Okay, but I know that they have a really talented, like it's running back. And so the backfield in Camden is going to be explosive again.
Haywood.
Yeah. Haywood. Haygood. Sorry. So with Juju and Haygood back there, again, they got to play Parkview though. The good thing is their head coach was the previous defensive coordinator at Parkview. The bad news is their head coach was the previous defensive coordinator at Parkview. So he knows what Parkview wants to do, but Parkview also knows what he wants to do, and they have to play each other in the regular season finale. But again, I do have Camden Fairview going well over 7 wins. They made the semifinals the past 2 years. So I can see them making another deep run. I don't know about semis this year. I can definitely see them making another deep run. So I go Camden Fairview 10 wins this year.
Okay, that's solid. I really don't know a lot about Camden Fairview. I heard some things, not a lot. I give them over 7 to 10 wins. Over that mark, making the playoffs again. All the pieces they got. Like you said, they're not gonna be Parkview because all the talent they got over there. But yeah, I really can't say a lot about Camden Fairview. I don't really know what they got going. So that's pretty much it. So I give them over.
Over?
Yeah.
Josh?
Me, I say they probably do got some good pieces. So I give them over 7 wins.
Over 7?
Over 7.
You see them making a deep run like it's in the playoffs again, or what do you see?
They got potential to make a deep run. They just, when they meet Parkview, that's where it all matters.
Do they have a shot at winning conference?
Next question.
All right, Justin, who is number 3?
At number 3, we got the reigning champs from 4A, Hardin Academy.
Hardin Academy making their making their 5A debut, leaving 4A with the state championship. So 4A, the state championship is vacant since the returning state champions since the previous state champions are not returning. Who is the last team that left a classification with a state championship?
There's only one thing I can think of. That's really Joe T. Robinson.
Joe T. Robinson.
2000 and what?
2019 or was it 2020?
No, it was 2021 actually.
Yeah, 2021.
2021 season, won 4A, moved up to 5A, and also went to the semifinals. Sadly lost Parkview, sadly. But it's great.
5A, yeah.
But for our debut, it was actually pretty good for a debut in 5A. So.
So Hardin Academy, private school in Searcy, returning all-state quarterback. Can't think of the kid's name. Really good quarterback. I know that they have a really good running back. Can't think of his name. Have a really nice line. The difference is Harding doesn't run that. It's not a traditional offense, but it's not a PA style offense. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What PA does on offense, even though they're short in numbers, always gives them a chance to be in the game and also beat teams that may have larger numbers or just may be more talented because of the offensive philosophy. So while Harding doesn't run that same kind of offense, they do run a up-tempo offense. They can also grind the ball out. But how will they adjust in the trenches? They will be in the 5A East. I know that they have to play Wynn, Valley View. I can't think. It's a couple of more teams. Batesville Southside is over there. So I definitely see Hardin Academy winning the conference, possibly with ease. No disrespect to anybody like is on that side. But with what I know that they have coming back, especially at quarterback, I definitely see Hardin Academy going to the semis. Unfortunately, if it plays out the way I think it will, Hardin will fall short to Parkview, being that the playoffs this year, West matches up with the Central and the East matches up with the South. So if Hardin is fortunate enough to make that semifinal run, then they will face off against a very good Parkview squad. Justin?
My thing about Hardin Academy put me in the mind frame of a Shiloh Christian, like, you know, a school that's, that runs plays that's pretty hard to beat. That's always in the state championship game, always learn how to fight. They don't have real big size talent as like the offensive line and skill position, but they always play hard, run the plays. They very disciplined. So it's a team that you just can't just sleep on and not just expect to go in there and just beat. Cause you go in and sleep on them, they're gonna beat you real bad. Trust me. Cause I seen games and they beat some teams real bad that they was not supposed to beat. Like Arkadelphia that one year they went undefeated.
Yeah.
Arkadelphia had them 28-0, 21-0.
At Hardin at that.
Yeah, at Hardin. Arkadelphia was undefeated that year too. Beat them 21-0. Arkadelphia probably got too hyped. The next thing Hardin came back and won. So, that's just a team that you just can't sleep on. I can see them making a very deep run in 5A. Potentially can go to state. So, I got them definitely over 7 wins. They can probably easily get like 11-12. So, we could see.
Joshua?
Hardin Academy, very good school. I got them going over 7. I feel like they can make a good run, but they are coming from 4A, coming up to 5A, harder conference. We can see what they're gonna do, and if they can exceed, then they can. If they can't, they can't. Justin?
I already said what I had to say.
All right. So who is number 2?
It's kind of crazy because, the offseason they had this year with all the pickups, but I think nobody was expecting them at number 2. Maumelle Hornets.
Hey, man, no disrespect. How's Maumelle number 2, though?
That's kind of shocking to me.
Hey, I don't want them to try to use this. I got love for Mop. I'm pretty sure he's going to see this. I don't want them to try to use this as bulletin board material, like, as if I'm going in on them. But how are they number 2? Don't get me wrong. I think they're going to improve. Would I have them preseason number 2? No, I wouldn't. Mop, energetic, great defensive mind. As Justin said, they definitely had a busy offseason, to say the least. Added a lot of good pieces, though, for real. A couple of kids from CAC, a couple of pieces from North Little Rock, some good pieces from Southwest. Even got a player from Robinson. But I also heard that they did get a starter, or maybe 2 starters from PA as well. I don't know if that's true or not, but I know that they did definitely have a good offseason as far as filling some needs. But can that talent learn to play together? Because some of those kids are definitely from vastly different walks of life. And so how can they manage the locker room? How can things be put together to bring together as a team? I definitely see Maumelle going over 7 wins. Here's the thing about Maumelle. Maumelle will beat a team that we may say that they're not supposed to beat, but then they'll also lose to a team where we're like they shouldn't lose to that team.
So they inconsistent.
And so, from my understanding, they are breaking in a new quarterback. The quarterback from last year has now moved over to linebacker, so they are starting a upcoming 10th grader, or maybe he's upcoming 11, but I think he's upcoming like a 10th grader. So we'll see, but I definitely got them going over 7 wins. I have my mail going to the second round of the playoffs. I see what Mop is building and what he's trying to do. But at the end of the day, they still in the 5A Central, and that's still a very hard conference from top to bottom, especially when you have Robinson, Marmel, Pine Bluff. So it's no cakewalk. So, Justin?
My opinion about Maumelle, I feel like Maumelle, the pieces they got is probably gonna make them a better team. They're gonna be a very, very physical team with Mop, with his
They always
energy
is.
and stuff. Cause he loves. From my experience at him coaching me, very aggressive. He like kids who are fast, physical, at all times. you know, so the defense is so the
I need to be more fast. I need to be more physical.
so the defense gonna be
Bigger, faster, stronger.
So the defense probably gonna be straight, no matter who's there at defense. Offense is where I'm more excited to see what they got going with the new pieces with the receivers they got. Like he said, the new quarterback coming in. So just Maumelle, just that team you just want to see and see what they got going this season. But also Maumelle is also a very inconsistent football team. They'll beat a team that they wasn't supposed to beat. Next thing they'll play against the next week and get beat by like 14 or 21 to a team like nobody don't probably know. So, I give them an over. They should definitely go over. Probably make a deeper run in the playoffs instead of getting beat out the first round. So, but it's only one team in 5 that they will never beat in this era while I'm still alive, and that'll be the one and only Joe T. Robinson. I'm sorry, Mop. I'm sorry. Maumelle will never beat Joe T. Tosco will always outcoach you in a way because he knows what's going on. So, hey. So, I'm sorry. Joe T will always be on top of the Swan. So, my prediction. But yeah, y'all definitely go over though. Y'all definitely go over those 7 wins, make the playoffs in deep run. So, but yeah, Joe T probably never beat. Sorry.
Damn. Damn. Hey, man, that's that Joe T. Pride coming out for real.
Dang, Bucko.
Josh?
He caught me off guard with that one. But, wow, Justin. Okay. All right. Anyway.
Justin went Kanye, didn't he?
But,
that boy went Kanye on him.
My prediction, I say they go over 7 wins. They had some pretty good pickups. Picked up running back Muhammad from Joe T. Very good pickup.
Yeah, petty, man.
Probably their best pickup this offseason. So
Muhammad gonna run you.
I'm excited. I'm excited to see what they do, how well he fit into that offense. They also got players like from CAC like Jackson Hampton.
Big time addition.
And Jacob Henry.
Big time addition.
Excited to see what they do. And yeah.
And who is you know what, man? We ain't gonna even waste time. We know who number 1 is. Number 1 is Little Rock Parkview Patriots. Parkview, again, is simply 100% loaded again. Quarterback, added in Quinn Murphy, All-State 4-star Arkansas commit. Got him in. They also have a good backup quarterback in E-Man that plays 7-on-7. E-Man can actually sling it. My question is it going to be a real quarterback competition to where they really get to battle it out, or is it just simply Quinn's job to lose? Quinn has a amazing assortment of weapons over there with Man, Money, Cam, person that he's used to blocking for him in Landon is over there as well. They also have Jace. Jace came over from North Little Rock, 7A All-State wide receiver as well. But I believe Jace is going to play free safety this year. They also have Rebound. And good God, that kid can get up, as Joshua knows. They also have the other kid that made All-State, what's his name? Yeah, Kyrick. Kyrick. I think Kyrick may be their most complete receiver overall, but they all bring something different. Money, you can move all over the field. Money's gonna be running back. I told Money that he reminds me of Percy Harvin. Man, to me, is the best defensive player in the state. I know some people may not agree, but Man can do it all. Man can go free safety, strong safety, cornerback. He can go linebacker. He can blitz off the edge. He can also line up at quarterback. He can line up at wide receiver. He can line up at running back. He can be outside receiver, slot receiver. So Josh say I'm glazing, but at the end of the day, you know, the kid is the truth. Cam is a Derrick Henry type back, as we've seen. I have Parkview well over 10, I have Parkview well over 10 wins. But here's the thing. I want y'all to get a close up. It's not me being biased. With all that said, I do not believe Parkview would three-peat this year. It's hard. To three-peat is hard. With everybody coming after you, everybody improving, that non-conference schedule is brutal. They go to Melissa. They boast several 3-star, 4-star players from 2025, 2026, 2027. Matter of fact, Melissa just built like a $35, $40 million football stadium and a weight room that rivals some D1 colleges. Then they come back and play Marmel. Then after that, they play Bryan, who they beat last year, and Bryan's definitely going to be hungry for revenge. Can't forget about my guy, Jermaine Penny. Matter of fact, shout out to JP, just dropped a blistering 4-3 on the track, and it was laser. So, JP, I give you credit for that. It was laser. But I just don't see them three-peating because as good as they are, every team has question marks. How well does the new quarterback fit into the system? How do they deal with if they do get beat by Melissa? Does that loss hang over to where Marmel is able to play them close? What happens if they get beat by Bryant? I think they'll blaze through their conference easy. But a lot of teams have gotten better. They've gotten better. But I just think it's going to be like really, 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 really hard for them to three-peat.
Yeah, I can go. Well, I can agree, and can I agree with you say? My opinion, I feel like Parkview should go a three-peat this year, based how the schedule look. If they do lose a game, it probably would be Melissa. My opinion, they'll beat Bryant, cause you know they got everybody coming back. Everybody experienced. Bryant is a new team. You know they got some new pickup. Not saying that they will not be good, but you know Bryant got some new faces that everybody not really talking about. While Parkview got everybody coming in, especially with the new pickup with Quinn Murphy and all the other kids who's there. In my opinion, with Quinn Murphy, I feel like Quinn Murphy should be the starting quarterback. He should be.
E-Man can sling it though.
He can, but
I think E-Man can open up that offense more.
he can, but see with Parfew.
I think Quinn's more explosive.
True, but also look.
Just my opinion.
But that's the thing though. Parfew don't need a quarterback who can go in there and give you 200 passing yards with 2 or 3 passing, touchdowns. They need a quarterback who can just control the offense, like a Brock Purdy, who can go in there and control the offense. That's what they did good with Landon when he was at his time at Parkview, and with Eric McGee when he was at Parkview. A guy come in and just control the offense. And with Ken Murphy, I feel like, he goes in there with the good mindset of wanting to win and be a leader. That they should definitely ease to be a good team. So,
hey man, this is no shot to Quinn, but Quinn is not the leader at Parkview.
I'm not saying he is.
Okay.
I said if he become a leader.
Okay,
I said
got
if he
you.
become a leader. I said if he become a leader and mature more and got that winning mindset, Parkview should definitely run through everybody. Cause then that can just build around the offense they want to do. While they want to run the ball with Cam, dump it off to whoever receivers they got, or dump it off to money, give the man they want to. So it just build around. Their defense always gonna be their defense. They got probably one of the best.
Well, they got Ja'Cory too. My bad, nephew. I forgot about you, J. Core. My bad, Core.
They probably got one of the best linebacker and D-line core in the state, in my opinion. Secondary, we all know they got man back there. They just added addition of Jace White. Hopefully see what he do in the secondary, and then Jace Penny, who just ran like you said, a 4.3 fast cornerback. Jermaine, my bad, who just ran a 4.3 pretty fast. So Parkview got all the talent they need to go 3P. It's just that what they gonna do, to work hard, and not to, lay back, pretty much. Just lay back, and catch distractions. So yeah, I feel like Parkview should definitely go over. And I can honestly see an undefeated season. If not, they should lose at least one game to Melissa, in my opinion.
Josh? Yeah, bro. They ain't going undefeated, dog. But okay. I'm not riding with the undefeated.
I said undefeated or at least one loss.
Okay. Josh, what you got?
I'm not gonna lie. Got some people at Parkview, they know I love them over there. But undefeated is kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie to you, Justin. You gotta understand, last year and this year, 2 different things. That's the thing. It's like, how are they going to be able to click? Are they gonna be able to get the ball in their receiver's hands? All this, they got great talent. They got some good quarterbacks over there. Quarterbacks got to get the receivers the ball. Are they going to be consistent? Are they just going to depend on the run, though? That's the thing. We don't know what they going to do. So you can have all the talent in the world. You can't click. It don't matter. Undefeated, it can happen, but I don't really see it happening. So they for sure gonna make a deep run. I don't think they going undefeated though, like Justin over here said. I'm excited to see what they gonna do, because they got 2 good quarterbacks over there. Man at safety, got a great corner in Jermaine Penny over there. 2026 good linebacker Ja'Cory Smith over there. Great running backs in Cam Settles and Money. So I'm excited to see what they gonna really do. See how the new offense clicks. Deep run in the playoffs for sure. Probably go to the championship game. Who knows?
Hey Josh, cut the shit. Is Parkview gonna win the state championship this year, dog? Is the Parkview Patriots going to 3-peat Joshua Gillette?
Are they gonna 3-peat? Probably not.
That don't sound real definitive.
But let me tell you.
Who gonna beat them in the championship game?
Hey, bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. They gotta make the championship game first. You see that? Listen. You may hear
Ooh!
that as a shot, but it's like it's real hard to get to the championship game 3 times in a row. 3 times.
I mean, good point.
So if they can click, then yeah, they could probably go to the championship game. But it depends all on chemistry. Yeah, so when they chemistry click, they should have a pretty good solid team. And as far as state championship game, it's probably gonna be hard to three-peat. Like I said, they do make it there. They got to meet this one team that, you know, coming for the revenge, in my opinion. For a few years ago. But yeah, they are the number one team right now. But we'll see what happens when the season comes.
All right, so last one, we're gonna give our predictions on who we think is gonna make the state championship game. So I'll say this, instead of just saying state championship game, let's do who we feel is gonna be in the semis. So remember, the bracket is South versus East. And so the semis will be a South team versus the East team, unless just some weird upsets happen, and a West team against a Central team. So I'm gonna go first. I do not feel any team out the West is making it to the semifinals. All right.
No confidence.
No confidence. Shiloh is gone. West is going to be pool. I think Morrilton will be a good team. I don't know how far they're ranked on the list, Justin. But Harrison may be an okay team, but I have no confidence in any team coming out of the West making it to the semis since Shiloh has moved up to 6A. So my conference finals is going to be Camden coming to Robinson. I think that'd be really intriguing for Tiffany. I wonder which side she'll be sitting on. And the other one is going to be I was going to say Shiloh. I'm so used to Shiloh being there. Parkview and Harding.
You got Harden going there?
Yeah, I got Harding going because I don't believe any team is going to get them out of the East. The only way Harding doesn't make it is if the second seed from the West, the second seed from the Central, which I'm going to predict right now is either going to be Marmel or Palm Bluff. I'm going to go with Marmel because I know more about their additions. I believe Palm Bluff may have a better line, but I'm going to go with Marmel to be the second seed. Unless Marmel goes to Cersei and beats Harding, which is very possible because we have seen Harding have trouble with fast, aggressive, athletic teams that year that they played Malvern in the state championship. But I have, that's my final four, Robinson and Camden and Harding and Parkview. Parkview beating Harding and Robinson beating Camden. For those two to finally collide in the state championship game so we can have the Battle of Little Rock one more time. And my prediction for the state championship winner, I'll hold off on that. We'll talk about that later.
For real?
For real.
For real? Alright. No, I actually agree with you on that one. I agree with your rankings, your list. So pretty much what you said. I feel like everybody wants to see Robinson versus Parkview again in the
Facts.
state championship game. Been talking about it, for a good minute. Everybody wants to see it. So, I'm going to agree with you. Justin?
Most definitely the top four, like you said, Hardin Academy, Parkview, Robinson, and who else you said? Camden Fairview. I don't know how the semis is gonna look, but I can definitely see those four making it state champs. Josie Robinson should definitely beating it, and I would say Parkview.
Dang, Justin already called state champ. Okay.
Parkview should definitely be in there. If Parkview surprisingly don't, then I would substitute Hardin Academy in there because y'all already know how I feel about them. But yeah, my prediction, I really want to see Joe T. Robinson and Parkview in the state championship. Like they said, everybody want to see it. And also, it's like a rematch. Robinson always gonna bring that revenge and have that energy for that game. So will Parkview too, cause it's Joe T. So that'd be a great championship. That would be a great state championship game that I would definitely come. So I'll drive down that highway from Fayetteville to come see that game, no doubt.
Robinson and Parkview, let's do it for the city, man. We done turned up the city previously to where it was packed. The only game I seen more packed than that Robinson and Parkview game was Robinson and Warren. Or maybe even, huh?
And PA, don't forget about PA. You talking about the playoff game? Or just overall?
I'm talking about just overall.
Don't forget about PA and Robinson.
PA and Robinson, no disrespect. PA and Robinson only looks good at PA.
They look good at Robinson too.
And it's not as packed as it is. It's not as packed as It's not as packed at Robinson as it is as PA. The reason why I say that, PA has very small sidelines.
Yeah.
And so it's gonna spill over and it's gonna look like more people is there.
By the way, probably the worst field you would ever play on at PA.
Hey, you know what's funny? PA got a new field finally.
Finally
got a brand new field. I look forward to seeing that boy Chase Hancock going stupid out there this year. What up, Chase? But Warren at Robinson that year was magical. That was a atmosphere that was crazy. Like people on the track, they kept saying, we need everybody off of the track, but where could they go? It was nowhere else for them to go. Arkadelphia versus Robinson that year that Robinson won their second state championship game. What year was that? 2018, 2019? 2019 with Chandler them and
yeah, 2019.
Like in PJ, that game was amazing. So the only game I've seen other than that was Parkview and Robinson. That atmosphere was electric. But man, look, hopefully we get to see what we want. I think that'll be a classic showdown between those two teams. It'll be a revenge game for Robinson. And actually it'll be, I'm not gonna say a revenge game for Parkview, but it'll definitely be some get back because I definitely feel that Quinn would wanna, do all he can to, take down his old team. So, but man, y'all got anything else before we get up out of here on this 5A edition?
Nah, that's pretty much it for me.
I got one question for you.
What up?
Who are your top 5 players in the state?
Woo! In order or no order?
Don't got to be an order.
Don't gotta be an order. Well, I'm gonna give you number 1. I don't care what nobody say. All right, yeah, we thank y'all for tapping in with us. If you feeling this, if you like this, comment, like. We don't have no subscription or subscribing right now, so just comment. Like if y'all want to see us do other classifications like 7A, 6A, whatever. Do a more in-depth update on other players that you may like. Tap in, let us know. Other than that, man, this was fun. I definitely appreciate my sons for joining me today. We ain't got no title yet, do we?
Nah.
Okay. So, No Name Podcast show right now. Signing out. Again, thank y'all. I'm DeMone, Coach G.
I'm Justin Gillette, go by JG.
And I'm Joshua Gillette. I go by Josh.
All right, we out.